Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the page number 25 and 26 of your chapter. As we have already read about the topics of importance of nutrients in our body related to carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and their need and requirement for our body. So, in addition to that, we are now moving on the next topic of page number 25, that is water. As you know, water is a very important thing for our body. Without water we can't survive. Why it is necessary, why it is so important in our body, these are the 4 points which can be made clear. For reaction in the body, there are many reactions in our body that only occurs due to the presence of water in our body. If water is not present, that reactions may not proceed and our body may lack due to certain deficiency or any other cause which may cause due to the deficiency of water in our body. It may be the dehydration. Dehydration मतलब होता है पानी की कमी आपकी बॉडी के अंदर. So removal of the waste. Water is also important so that our waste material may be removed in the form of sweat or urine. Urine takes out a number of waste materials from your body, toxic materials also. Blood circulation. Blood has a main component as water. So water is present in the blood, which helps in the circulation of the blood to take out the different types of nutrients and important products to the cells throughout the body, carries through the arteries and the veins. Without this, the blood circulation is not possible. Body temperature. Today, as you know, we are facing the problem of the summers and heat is there. To overcome the heat, our body releases the sweat, which is in the form of water, that maintains or cools down our body temperature and drops the skin temperature, and thus it also acts as a body regulator for the temperature. It regulates the temperature of our body by taking out the sweat and making it cool. Next topic is roughage. Now what is roughage? Roughage are the fibers that are present in the green vegetables. Either they do not provide any nutritive value, but they are important for our digestion. Without roughage or fibers, we are unable to digest and bowel movement of the nutrients or the food which we have taken or eaten. Without this, it is not possible to digest the food properly. Minerals deficiency. We have read about the vitamin deficiency diseases caused by vitamins. Now we will take the mineral deficiency, that is calcium, phosphorus and iron deficiency and iodine. So first one is calcium. So calcium, if we take less amount of calcium or we do not get the calcium in proper amount, then we may suffer from bones, weakening of bones, fragile of bones. Now what is the meaning of fragile? आपने देखा होगा कि कुछ बच्चों के या कुछ some people suffer from regular fracture of the bones. That is because of the deficiency of the calcium in their diet. अगर आपकी डाइट में कैल्शियम प्रॉपर नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा कि आपकी हड्डियाँ जल्दी टूटना शुरू हो जाएंगी, वो ग्रोथ नहीं हो पाएगी. जो ग्रोइंग आपको चाहिए, आपकी बॉडी ग्रोथ चाहिए, that won't be possible if there is less amount of calcium in your diet. Next is phosphorus. Phosphorus is important for the development of bones, cells and teeth. So both calcium and phosphorus are important for the teeth and bones. Next, iron deficiency. What will happen if you do not take proper amount of iron? Blood takes the oxygen due to the presence of hemoglobin, and hemoglobin is only able to take the oxygen due to the presence of iron in our blood. So if there is no iron, then there will be no hemoglobin, and no hemoglobin means no oxygen. So we may suffer from anemia, because anemia is a disease in which the hemoglobin content of the blood reduces due to the lack of iron in our body. So to avoid anemia, we have to take a proper amount of iron in our body. Next is iodine. Iodine is very important for our body, as you know that here you have a thyroid gland, and thyroid gland releases the thyroxine hormone, which is important for your growth and proper metabolic activities in your body. If thyroxine is not released in proper amount, then the metabolism will get disturbed and In some cases, goiter is also formed, which is a disease that occurs due to the lack of iodine. So we must take proper amount of iodine in our diet. And how do we get it? We get it from common salt that you eat at your home, or table salt. It is more common in mountainous regions because they do not take the regular diet of the seafood, or there is very lack of salt in the diet of people living in the mountainous region. So they suffer from goiter types of diseases, which is very common there. So we have concluded the topics today, that is water, roughage and mineral deficiency diseases, that is calcium, phosphorus, iron and iodine. You have to read the topics carefully for the page number 25 and 26. This is your homework for the day. Thanks and have a nice day.